It literally comes with a rock in the box. How cool is this thing? It's a very realistic looking Jeep. I believe they call this a 1/64th scale. Not only does it have a very good articulating suspension, it's also 4-wheel drive. Yeah, that's definitely the latter side. There you go, you got it. Now it comes with its own onboard camera that you can put either here or here. It comes with goggles so you can run it FPV style. That way you can play and watch it and it's like you're actually driving the thing. So we are gonna see just how capable this thing is by trying it on a few different types of terrain. Even cooler is it comes with a blank body that you can paint. That's amazing. Keychain, video cable, your goggles, that super sweet rock, instructions, 2 charger cables, one for the car that plugs in right here, which that very hard to notice little button right there is the on-off switch. And the other cables for the goggles, a whole lot of stickers. The Jeep itself actually comes in this really awesome glass, well, it's plastic, but display case.
I won that.
An extra set of tires that look like they're a bit knobbier for your extra off-road capabilities. And your controller here, which has digital steering trim control, which being that it doesn't go very fast, I mean, it's a crawler, I assume it doesn't anyway, that probably worked just fine. You can also get this in red, by the way, but I just want to point out a few things that it's a worm gear drive, so make sure you're not pushing this. If you push it without it being under power, you can damage the gears, but those U-joints there are, they're metal. The gears there are metal. The worm gear is metal. The motor is encased in the entire rear suspension assembly. There are no actual shocks, and I feel like the weight of the vehicle, those springs are almost too strong. But it's a tiny little truck, a little Jeep thing, so I think no matter what, it's gonna be awesome. Well, there's not a whole lot of specs to go over, like motor KVs or... So what we're gonna do is go ahead and put these... Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Oh, they're right here. All right, come on. I'm gonna get you. That case is smaller than it looks. Is go ahead and put these extra knobby tires on here for super instant performance increasement. Luckily, it's a real quick and easy swap over. Yeah, see, super knobby, kinda knobby. These are wider looking too. Definitely a better choice. Yeah, that's better. All right, so we're going to put the camera in right there. Turn on our goggles. Okay, hello. We're gonna start off our journey here, going down this concrete pathway into the dirt, a little bit of grass. We just ran over an ant a couple times. Yeah, stay off the trails, bro. And here we've got some volcanic rock. This is all part of the adventure. Hey, how many pine cones did you find?
2.
That looks comfortable. Is that comfortable?
A little bit.
Okay.
Back there. Can I take them home? You have to make it to the end of there.
No, definitely not gonna make it that far. Yeah, I think it's a little bit too small for these rocks. Now, this big old incline is definitely too much with the camera on it. But if we try it without the camera... Nope. Lava rocks.
Yes.
Oh, let's avoid tippage. Come on. Yeah. Well, I've got her on the charger so we can do just a little bit more action, but so far we know that it doesn't work well on big rock, doesn't work well in grass. It does okay on lava rocks if they're compacted pretty good. So we're just gonna try it in some dirt. Some of it's hard packed, some of it's loose packed, and I think we're gonna have much better luck. Actually, it's not doing too bad in this short patchy grass. Look at it just plow through that greenery. Now we're gonna see if we can take it from here all the way to here, which when considering the scale size, that's a pretty good distance. And without the camera. Made it. All right, so we know that this does not work on large or medium-sized rocks because, well, it's not a large or medium-sized truck. But it does work well in dirt with or without light vegetation. Like this, and this. Using the goggles has its place, but I kind of preferred it without because you really need to be able to see more than what's just right in front of you for it to work good. It's still fun, but most of the time I'm going to use it without these. It actually works really well when you consider the scale. The suspension movement does work pretty nicely, though I still stand by the fact that it could probably use some weaker springs. The steering is proportional, meaning that it's not just full on or full off at any time. You can control all the in-betweens. Same with the throttle. The throttle is proportional as well. Overall, I think when considering the scale, this thing is pretty capable. You could easily set up courses in the house for those rainy or cold days. Or if you want to get outdoors, it works really well in the dirt. And even with small, not too small, twigs that like bend and stuff, this thing would get caught up in. But small sticks, like you see here, worked pretty well. I think if you put in a little thought and added some weight to the bottom and especially towards the front of this, that would improve its handling quite a bit. So I've got a link to this down in the description. You can get it without the goggles. If you already have a set of goggles or you just don't think that you would use it, that makes it cheaper, obviously. So I'm gonna link both of those down in the description. Again, you can choose between green or red, and have a great day.